The journalist's light still close at your heels. You found some clues leading you deeper, but were interrupted by another mystery. A few miners that seem to continue their work in a nigh-like zombie state, including Karlstein, moving and mining in perfect synchronicity, all seemingly for the purpose of laying down a silvery shimmering pipe. And you were so distracted by this. By the time you noticed that discrepancy among the noise, it was too late. One of the silver tyrants stands in the entrance to a side tunnel, his glowing eye firmly locked onto you. And I would like everyone to roll initiative. Does anyone know Evelyn's modifier?
No. Probably like a 3, I'd guess, but I don't know.
Did you roll a 2, Freya?
Yep.
Nice.
Kara's very distracted.
At least Evelyn is quick on her feet.
True.
Let's see. 30. Ooh. As he charges forward, the tyrant's many tendrils fan out like snakes, poised to strike. Let's see. Evelyn is going to pull herself and Soleil over to the crane with a grappling hook. And shoot her crossbow twice, or once, I believe, after the grappling hook at the tyrant. Which unfortunately does not hit. Just the reach on this. Is going to make 2 strikes at Kara and 1 at Soleil.
Strikes.
It is so far
its
away.
Long tendrils lash out, cutting and slicing. Oof. Wow. That's a 26 and a 20 not net on you, Kara.
Both hit.
It's a natural one on Soleil. For you, the tendril strikes the ground, slicing through stone visibly, but reaching just short. And then for Hera, that is... You take 28 slashing damage.
Ouch.
And because you have now taken 2 bleeding wounds, each turn you will lose 8 hit points from bleeding.
Ah.
Unless you receive magical healing.
Okay.
And with that, it is Soleil's turn.
That sucks. I wanna shoot my bow twice. The 21 and the 27 to hit.
Both of those hit.
Let me see, what's my damage modifier? Plus... that is 21 piercing damage. Magical. And for now I think it's a good idea to hide behind this crane.
Is that 21 for cumulative, both of them?
Yeah, both of them together are 21. My bow is
Both
not
of your
bad.
arrows strike home, leaving a small crack in its silvery armor as they strike and fall to the ground.
I guess I get some kind of... what is it called?
Right
Cover.
now you are in full cover. which
Okay.
means you are completely out of view. Untargetable.
Good, good. That's my turn then. I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship. No, just kidding.
Red.
Alright, so I hop on my... And then, like, still hovering 5
And
feet.
I'm guessing you said broom.
Yes, hop on the broom. And I'll start moving along. I don't climb at all. I think that's out of range then. It's gonna have to be next turn. Well, actually, that's fine. I'll dare. I'll be where I want to be. And then bonus action healing word.
You keep
Or-
cutting off at the end.
Oh, sorry. Bonus action healing word Kara
Okay.
after my dash. For a d4 plus 1. Sorry, d4 plus 4. 7 healing to you.
Thank you.
Which heals your bleed entirely.
Nice.
That is my turn.
Kara.
Yes. Can't get to it. I will cast Hex as a bonus action on it.
Okay. I believe that just triggers.
Yes. And then I will shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts. Yeah.
What stat do you hex?
Strength, I guess.
It's probably good. Those tentacles look like they might grapple people.
Okay, so a 10 and a 28.
The 28 hits, and the 10 does not.
Uh, that is terrible damage. Plus 5 force damage and 3 necrotic damage.
Force and 3 necrotic.
And then I will move to here.
Both of your blasts singe the armor, not cracking it, not leaving a deep cleave, as the tyrant continues on its charge forward.
Does it seem to take the necrotic damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome.
Hey,
is
Blin.
gonna... Oh, what is Evelyn gonna do?
Take a nap.
Right there on the ground?
Yeah,
Fair.
right
Fair.
wherever she's existing in time and space.
You have so far taken a single turn, moving further back and getting Soleil a little bit out of range by grappling backwards and shooting your crossbow once, missing, unfortunately.
Missing
It
who?
is your turn, however.
Who did I miss?
Giant death robot.
Why would I grapple onto the giant death
No,
robot?
you grappled backwards, but you also fired from there.
Also,
can't
now that
do
I'm
that.
seeing it, how can you miss that thing approaching? Can't
Because
believe
I
it,
can't
guys.
grapple and shoot.
Well, I mean, you sort of did it.
That's
though.
why you missed.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I missed.
I totally know what Evelyn does
Nobody knows
in
what
any
everyone
given
does.
situation.
If you can understand what I've done with her character sheet, by all means. It's all yours.
You hear the music?
I do. Sorry, I'm working on getting my character sheet up and everything. Has it done anything?
Mm-hmm.
What did
It
it
has
do?
lashed out with its tendrils. Even at this distance where Kara was here and Soleil was right here, it hit both of them. Well, it didn't hit Soleil, but could have reached. Inflicting some serious cuts and some bleeding wounds.
Wait. Range. Cool. It is my turn.
Yes.
All right, I will move. Yeah. still in range. From back here, I will go ahead and shoot it with my crossbow.
Roll the attack.
First one being, what am I, +8? That's 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And the second one's gonna be a natural 20 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
So the first one. Bolt, that's an additional d6. Sorry, I haven't used my crossbow before. And it normally does a d6. That one, I don't know what that was for. Oh, because it does a d8 and a d6 of damage normally. Okay. So the first one does 11 fire. Well, sorry. It does 5. Does it matter between piercing and fire damage?
No.
Okay, so it's 11 damage. And then the second one does not d8, another d6. Uh, 16 damage. And I will try and duck back and see if I can't get cover. That's about as far as I can move right there. But that is my turn.
Okay. Then it is its turn, and it continues its stride forward. As it does so, you see its eye light up. You are in half cover. We get +2 AC. Red, however, is not. As its eye lights up, the air around it almost tensing in electrostatic. This beam of light shoots out of its eye and just slices across the ground, hitting both Red and moving towards you as it fires its arcane cannon. That is a 12 on Red and you, Aelin.
That's a miss.
You manage to dodge just out of the way as this beam just pierces along the ground, and it is immediately Soleil's turn.
I'm gonna move a little bit forward and shoot twice again. (19 and 28 to hit).
Both of those hit.
I'm gonna add 1 superiority die to the damage and make a goading attack. It has to make a wisdom saving throw, please, with a DC of 17.
That's a net 20 for it, unfortunately.
Okay, sad. But it takes 25 piercing damage. And I'm gonna move back to cover. And that's my turn.
Another barrage from Soleil causes the armor to crack a little bit further. Red,
I have to move up to exactly this square.
Exactly.
for range
this.
purposes. And then I will cast Aid on the 3 of them at 5th level. So you all gain 20 hit points to your maximum.
Ooh, nice.
And then...
It's 8 concentration, no, right?
No, it is
Not
not.
concentration.
Cool.
8 hours, I think.
Yes, indeed. I will spend the rest of my movement. And run away. And then a bonus action inspiration to Kara. Smite this thing while its back is turned.
I will try.
I will try.
Right?
I will try.
For sure. Maybe.
Well, Kara, it is your turn.
I will run up to it and try to hit it twice with my sword. That's a 16 and a 22.
The 16 does not hit. The
I will
22
use
does.
Bardic Inspiration. Is that a D8?
D10 that.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. 1.
So inspiring, this guy.
I rolled on top of the other dice, but it's a 9, so 26. Wait, 16 plus 9, 25. And 22.
Both of those hit.
I will smite twice. Yes, once at second level, once at first level. So plus a d6.
Are smites not like other spells? I don't. I've never played a paladin. So.
It's not a spell.
Oh, okay.
You just use spell slot.
Oh.
So that's 44 damage.
Nice.
With this blast that explodes in a flash of light, you hear the crunch and the echo of a crack running along its back, connecting with the one in front. It almost runs across its entire body now. And of course, it turns.
So, does your item work for you?
Oh yes. What does my concept do again? Oh right, yeah. I don't know, would it? I guess not, because I'm not casting a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Would it have worked though for the hex that I cast?
Yes.
Okay, just rolled a d6 then. I forgot that I had those. 4. Hex is a second level spell. Okay, so it was cast through the gauntlets.
Mm-hmm. Means the gauntlets have 3 levels of spell left.
Mm-hmm. That is my turn.
Evelyn.
Right. Let's see, I will shift slightly. And this is like up in the air or down on the ground?
It's up in the air.
Okay. So I will take another 2 shots. First being a plus 8, 19. The second being another 22.
Both of those hit.
So that is 8 damage and then 9 damage. And I will move over behind here and duck behind the
Card.
thing. Yep, cards. Thank you. My brain is on right today. And that's my turn.
As the tyrant turns towards you, Kara, it almost rumbles the ground as its tendrils now moving faster sort of slam at the ground. Its claw reaches out and makes an attack at you. As its tendrils strike once at Red and once at the crane. That is a 16 on the claws on you, Kara.
Misses.
A 20 not net on you, Red.
It's a glancing blow.
Is it?
20 is my AC.
Okay. And it is a glancing blow. 20 as an AC, Jesus.
Yeah, he's the combat bard.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I have +1 armor, +1 shield.
As the
Just keep
tendril at its
shoving
back
things.
lashes out, it cleaves clean through the crane. Almost half of it slams to the ground, crumbling as its mechanism is exposed. Behind the crane, you now only receive half cover. Unless you were to go prone. Meanwhile, Red. You take 7 damage. That is already half. And you take 1 cutting wound. It means that every turn, for 6 turns, you receive 4 points of bleeding damage. Until you magically heal. That is its turn.
Okay, now that the crane is destroyed, I can probably shoot over it just from where I stand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to move before I shoot. That is good. It is a 21 and a 26 to hit.
All of those hit.
And I'm gonna try another goading attack, I mean. Goat. Yeah. So another wisdom saving throw.
That is a 5.
Okay, so that is not 17. So, that's a cool thing, the goading attack does... the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of my next turn. So, I'm gonna go prone, guys.
That's fair.
And do 29 piercing damage, by the way.
Dang.
Nice.
A few bits and pieces begin crumbling off the armor as the crack widens and spreads throughout the length of its body. It begins reaching its limbs. Red.
So did Soleil like basically yell, "Come get me" or something? I'm
Basically.
imagining.
I mean, it doesn't say anything in the description of the attack if it's like
It's
if it has
weird.
some magical effect, or probably not, or if it's like screaming something while doing it. I guess usually goading should be something like, "Come and get me, boy!"
It's essentially a taunt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like yell at it. Good luck. Fly over here and cast greater invisibility on.
Neat.
Good luck finding it. And then bonus act. Give you bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Unless that was a blind side, which it might. That is my turn.
Kara.
2 more attacks into it. That one, 19.
Not one, huh? None. The 19 hits.
Cool. I will smite again at 2nd level.
The nat 1 causes you to, after your strike, stumble. Meaning that you leave yourself open for an attack. The next attack against you will be rolled with advantage.
Well, at least it's just a normal attack, right? Because of the goad.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's terrible damage.
Oh, that is unlucky roll.
Oof.
11. Just like hits and then stumbles, falls.
You strike and the pushback you receive almost, it's a little bit too much, pushing you slightly off your stance. You stumble backwards, not having dealt the damage you'd wanted, leaving yourself open for an attack.
It is 18 damage though, I forgot to add the modifier.
And Evelyn, it is your turn.
I will move to the side to get a clear shot and take 2 more shots at it. That's first one's probably not gonna hit. That's 14. But the second one is a 23. Which would be 9 damage. I shoot another little firebolt and then I duck back down behind the cart.
It almost completely ignores you, Kara. As one of its arms lashes out, one of its tendrils lashes out, and it again fires its arcane cannon directly to where it thinks Soleil is, behind, prone, on the ground. So let me roll this. Roll the damage, or what the crane can take and how much carries over.
I believe in your crane.
Mhm.
You are the bulkiest boy.
A lot of dice
That
over
is
there.
way too many dice.
I think I put all that tax in.
Math. As the crane almost melts down after getting sliced in half again, and this just cannonade of laser fire just sort of melting it away, you take 30 points of force damage. Since you're already prone, you can skip the saving throw to be knocked prone, as you are just still on the ground. And the crane as cover is now moot. And that's its turn.
Okay, you might hear a painful grunt from Soleil as he stands up, uses 15 feet of his movement, then he moves 15 feet, then he uses feline agility to move another 30 feet to get in there, and then he decides to action surge and start whipping this boy's ass.
Roll your attacks with advantage, because not only are you flanking, you are also...
Invisible.
Invisible. So let's see, these hit. I don't have to roll those 3 again because
the AC is 18.
because I can't do crits anyway. So as long as they hit. What is the AC?
18.
Oh yeah, then this was an 8 that hit too. I just have to roll this one again. Yeah, okay. So
All of them hit.
all of them hit. I'm just gonna continue adding the goading thing, just why not? So yeah, this should... You know what? I'm also gonna add the Bardic Inspiration as damage. So, any doubles in here? I don't think so, no. Okay, that is 8 plus a lot. It was 5 hits, right? So plus 30, so that's 78 damage total.
Oof.
Calm down.
Over here like
As
9
this barrage
damage.
of strikes crashes into the tyrant, the tyrant's carapace cracks with a resounding echo once again. Like clear ice on a cold lake, the crack spreads, splintering across its entire armor. The tyrant shudders as its tendrils fall to the ground. Just for an instant, before the tendrils recoil, snaking across the breaking frame. The coiled tendrils harden and tense to the form of the creature like a layer of skin.
Uh-oh.
With the noise of crushed metal grinding against itself, it turns towards you.
Did it do the wisdom save?
It will do so now. Actually, hold on. Get up to that. advantage now. That is an 18.
That's enough.
Red, it is your turn.
I feel like I've done my job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do. Look, I think it's the creature that can hear. Go well, Soleil. You got this, buddy. It can't have that many more lives.
I feel
Give you
inspired.
another, what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna just heal myself so I can stop. And that'll be my turn.
Can someone tell me why I keep deleting things I need?
Cannot do that.
It is your turn, Kara.
2 more attacks. This time I have advantage. Because of flanking, right?
Yes.
So the first one's a 25. And the second one is 29. Another first level smite. 2 first level smites. I need more dice.
By the way,
Oh, wait, no.
Evelyn, specifically, if there's any fire damage, please mention it separately.
Okay.
That is 38.
38 damage. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Evelyn.
I will peek out again and try and take 2 shots at the thing's head.
I don't think anyone at this point is using non-magical weapons, right?
No.
Yeah, just have magical left.
14, it's 22. Both shots are 22.
Is any of that fire?
Oh, well, no, to hit. 22 to hit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The first one. So in total, that is 8 piercing damage and 4 fire damage.
You notice, as your strike hits, the blast of fire as it spreads across these tense tendrils of metal wrapped around doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay.
And as the bolt bounces off, you see at least a mark from where it hit.
Alright. Good to know. Then I will move back behind the cart.
Soleil,
Nothing's
Kara, I would like you two to make a DC 17 con save.
But what if we don't like to?
No, you're not within 10 feet of me. Yes.
Do I get a bonus or something?
No, I think you're 15.
I'm just a little bit off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 21.
Nice.
If you succeeded, you take half damage. As from between its tendrils wrapped around this blast of hot steam shoots out in a 5-feet radius around it. You take 38 fire damage, or half if you succeeded.
Ouch. Did the steam go in all directions or just like ground level, basically?
All directions around it.
Okay.
And that's its turn. Soleil.
How big is it?
It's large.
I'm gonna climb up its back until I reach its head, and I'm gonna try to poke my dagger into its eye. And just make my normal attacks, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't have any like advantage or stuff left, right?
You are, I believe, still invisible.
Oh yeah, I am. Okay, cool. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 hits.
Okay, the 17 misses, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So only 2 attacks hit. I'm gonna add another superiority die and the bardic inspiration, because why not? And I'm gonna try another one of those goading attacks.
I will use my reaction to have you reroll that.
Cool.
Because I got a cool item.
I rolled the same number, I'm sorry.
It does not.
So yeah, that is 39 damage. And the DC 17 wisdom save again.
It succeeds.
Okay. And then I'm gonna jump off it again and just move a little bit around it so it doesn't know where I am.
Okay.
Just wanted to
You
check
jump
out
on
if
back,
the
you
eye
start
somehow...
just piercing your dagger at its head, trying to find a wedge in between these tendrils that have wrapped around, almost like bandages. Twice you manage to get purchase and just push your dagger deep inside. But the one time you hit the lens at the front of its face, its eye, you simply slide off. Right?
Yeah. Seeing as how I saw someone just grievously wounded, I shook them up here and cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on Karen.
Thank you.
For 18 healing. I think that'll be it this turn. Yes.
Kara.
Who attacks? Uh, 19 and 27. How is it looking?
How much was the damage?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh. Well, it's... I mean, for the fact that you broke it once, it's looking remarkably well. There are a few more gaps in the silvery bandages. More so than when the tendrils first wrapped around it. But outwardly, you can't tell how damaged it is on the inside.
I guess I'll smite again. $36.
This time, as your strike hits, as the flash ripples out, you see the tendrils almost shake. There's a sort of shockwave that echoes through them. For a moment, it looks like they lose tension before they wind up tighter. And then it is a new round. Evelyn.
I will pop out and take another 2 shots. Which both of those are going to miss. So I rolled 2 2s. I'm making that like a total of 10. Then I will hide again.
As it turns right in front of you, Kara, you hear this almost squeak as the metal shards, simply being held together by this wrapping of silver, start grinding against each other. You see its arm elongate as these tendrils form a large blade at the end. And it swings down on Red.
No.
The gasp.
It's with disadvantage, but it is a plus 13 to hit. Oh wait, no, it's not goaded.
It's
That's
not
a 23.
Yep.
As its long axe hits, you take 30 points of slashing damage.
So what is that, a 15?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes.
Very
That
good.
is still invisible.
And that's its turn. It's late.
I'm just gonna continue attacking. I am still invisible. $17 still misses, so it's just 2 hits again. Gonna goad, yes, yet again, because why not? It is 31 damage. Another DC 17 wisdom save.
It fails.
Okay, it is goaded.
And how much damage was then?
31. And since I'm invisible, and since did I see like how far the steam went out of its butt?
Excuse me?
This fart attack. How did I see like how far it reached?
The steam blast only went about 5 feet in every
Okay,
direction.
so very, very close to it. Because I'm invisible, so I can just take a couple steps back, just in case. And that's my turn.
Red.
Okay, I'm sorry already. I'm gonna fly away. And hit myself with a second level cure wound. Not bad. That's good.
Kara.
Surprisingly, I'm gonna hit it 2 more times. Another advantage. 17 and 29.
29
Does
hits.
Isn't it advantage?
Is it?
I don't know. You
No,
had
they
advantage the last
No.
rounds. I don't remember why.
Because you were like.
Oh, I fucked it up. Okay.
Arguably,
You-
I would say yes.
So that advantage?
Mm-hmm.
In that case, it's a 29 and a 23. So, no smite though. So, 21 damage. That's my turn.
You can tell its silvery insides are crumbling. Every time it shifts its position, every time there's just a little bit of a gap forming in between this layer of tendrils. A few small chunks of silver crumble and fall out. And it is a new turn. Evelyn.
Gonna pop out again and try and shoot it twice again. One will miss, the other's a 19.
A 19 hits?
Is it immune entirely to fire damage?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm not gonna bother with rolling it. Oh. That's 2 piercing damage.
Nice.
And, back behind the cart.
For a moment, it looks like it attempts to take a step. But as it does, you hear this crushing noise of metal. And instead, it plants itself firmly into the ground. And as its elongated blade arm retreats to a smaller blade, on its other hand, another blade forms. And as it is going to strike you twice with a regular axe attack. is plus 13 on each. So that's a 17 and a 24.
Against me?
Yes.
The 24 hits. And I'm gonna cast Hellish. No, wait, it was resistance against fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Far as you could tell.
Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
That is 23 points of slashing damage. And that's its turn. Delay.
Yeah, I'm gonna close in again and try and get my weapons where there are small holes in its armor, basically where it's shifting. Well, I have advantage. So,
It almost was a net one again.
yeah, I know. But this way all of them hit. I have no superiority dice left, so I won't use those anymore. Oh, there's a... oh, that's... oh, look at this! 3 doubles!
Holy shit!
Oh, babe.
Oh, that was a 6. Yeah, that was a 6. We just do the math here. 24.
24,
Okay.
remember, and just roll
20
all of them again, I
No,
guess.
it's always one extra die. Oh, it's
Nice.
another 2 double. So 24 plus 13. That is 37. Plus 8 is 45.
Nice.
Plus my 3 hit bonuses. 45 plus 18. So that is 63 damage.
Ooh.
So many doubles. 63 damage, and I'm gonna...
As you
back
strike, you
again.
feel this almost cascade rumble through it. As the tension of the hardened tendrils breaks and they all go limp, the tyrant's broken frame clatters to the ground like an avalanche of silver shards. You breathe a long breath. Your muscles almost begin to relax.
Are we out of
When
any-
a slight rustle disturbs the shattered piece. A liquid flows from the shards, metallic, silvery.
Oh no.
The liquid flows skywards along the broken pieces of frame, forming droplets that fly up and coagulate in the air. The silver forms fragments, in faint form, legs, claws. In the reflection of the silver, you feel malice and pain. Unlike before, Talay, you almost feel its presence, its eyes directly on you, despite your invisibility. Floating, it moves towards you.
Hey there,
Its
friend.
silvery arms elongating into this razor-thin, sharp blade. And it strikes at you twice. That is a 23 and a 14 to hit.
The 23, let me quickly see. Oh, I can only get it to 22. Okay, yeah, and 23 hits.
That is 36.
Oof.
Force damage.
That's its turn.
That's its turn.
First
Evelyn.
things... Oh yeah.
Um. How solid does this thing look?
It's really hard to tell. Parts of it move as if still liquid silver. Others, like the razor, look hardened beyond compare. There are droplets and solid fragments, all forming this loose form in the air.
Um. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Arcane Ablation on myself at 2nd level. And then move a smidge closer to around here. I think that's where I need to be. Hold on. Yeah. That's where I'm going. That is my turn.
Okay. Now, Soleil.
The first thing Soleil does is letting out a warning, especially meant for red. It can see me, and it hurts. Gonna use my bonus action for second wind to heal myself. For 12. And I'm gonna attack twice then. I guess I don't have advantage anymore, right?
Nope.
So 15 and 27. So that is 13 damage.
Damage. You strike forward, not sure entirely what to hit. You strike fragments each as you hit. The liquid parts begin splattering into random directions. As you hit solid parts, they begin to crack and break. And as your second strike hits, you slice right through the open space, hitting nothing. Red.
I wish I knew more, but I don't. I will drop concentration on invisibility. I'll far off the ground is this little foot?
About 3 or so feet. It's not really flying as much as just hovering.
Okay, I will bonus action a first level cure wounds to slay. Not that I can not cure wounds, healing word. So
Do we want to take a rest?
8 healing to select.
Thank you. I mean, I would like to take a rest, but this thing is killing me right now, so it's hard to take a rest right now.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is fair.
I will shoot it. Carefully
Forgetting.
aiming my revolver.
Bad. My damage.
Oh, what is that? It's just 1 dice.
No one expects the third boss phase.
I do not suppose that 11 hits, so that is
Your bullet flies straight through its open spaces.
I'm just gonna like fly a little bit this way. Can we like dispel it or something?
Sorry,
Looks like
how
that
is
cursed
it?
blood.
How is it killing you?
It's attacking me.
It turned into like the silvery blood creature thing in humanoid form.
Okay.
Right there. And it's
It's
stabbed him.
it tried to stab me twice and missed once, but still did like 38 damage with 1 hit.
Oh, I think I spaced out for a second.
That's fine.
Can I try to hit it with my sword? Nope. Can you walk away from it?
I guess I could disengage and run away, but that would waste my turn, and it would probably just turn around and kill you or something.
Okay.
So I guess that was your turn
Take your
then.
turn.
I will make another attack. Wait, do I have advantage because we're flanking again?
Yes.
Please, because I just rolled a 1 and a 2. So first attack was a 9 or 11, and the second one's 27.
27 hits.
I guess Hex would still apply. I might as well first level Smite. So that's good damage for once. 35 damage.
As you strike, more of the shards break, more of the liquid silver just splatters onto the ground and stops moving. Just then, it loses its form, almost turning into this cloud of shards and silver droplets. As it begins moving, you may attempt an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
Both of us. Okay. I'll certainly try. I miss. It was disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I miss.
We lined ourselves up nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Saleh, I would argue, is just outside of it.
That's fair.
Kara is not. I require from everyone but Saleh a dex save of 21.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nope.
Dex save.
Come on, baby. Yeah. That's a 22.
As it stretches out its hand, the
What are my
shards
rolls?
splinter to small pieces, tiny, almost invisible to the eye. These needles of silver begin shooting forward in the stream of razor sharp blade. Everyone in this line takes 66 slashing damage,
Man.
and half if you succeeded your save. Additionally, you lose another 10 hit points of bleeding at the start of your turn for 6 turns, unless healed magically.
Does that still all apply if I save?
Is it 66 or 6d6?
66.
Oh god.
It's 17d6 that I've already rolled.
Cause sure, why not?
If you saved, you take 33 slashing damage.
Is everyone still alive?
Wait,
Yeah.
how much did I take?
66 if you fail.
Yeah, I'm not alive.
I feared so.
And Kara goes unconscious. Still bleeding, by the way.
Not cool.
Does the bleeding apply if I made the save?
Yes. The bleed damage, however, gets halved. So you only bleed for 5 HP for 6 turns.
Cool. Not
Even
cool.
if you only heal 1 HP magically, it still counts as healing the bleed. Just as an FYI. Evelyn! It's your turn.
Okay, well, a couple things happen at this. You said it's the start of the turn, right?
Yes.
Alright, so it's 10 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I heal up to, hold on. Let's see, this goes on 4, and I also heal 4, 5. Okay. Probably stupid. Moving forward, I'm going to be making a melee touch attack on it. Would you consider this to be metal armor or no?
I'd say you could count it as metal armor.
Then I have advantage on the attack as I try and smack my gauntlet down into this mess. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
As I do shocking grasp on it. It's 2d8 plus. So that is 12 lightning damage on it. And it does not have a reaction. So I will move to the side. So 10, 15, 20, 25.
The lightning arcs from your gauntlet. You see it jump from piece to piece. As much as it looks as it is doing damage, you can also tell then it doesn't jump between all of them. Almost like it's led through the body. It finds a ground and leaves it.
Okay.
Not dealing as much damage as you were hoping.
Fine.
Soleil.
Guess I'm gonna move over here, I guess.
You take your bleed damage. Oh wait, you didn't
I
get
don't.
hit.
I
Never
don't
mind.
take bleed damage.
Actually, quick question about the bleed damage vector. I take healing at
healed,
the start of my
yes.
turn. So do I take the bleed damage or no? Don't take the bleed damage. Because they both happened at the start of my turn.
I would have said, yeah, I would say it happened, but then
Then
you
I've healed. That's
and
fine.
ended the
Okay.
effect.
Yep, that's fine.
From where I stand right now, does it have cover, the thing?
Since it's already like floating about 3 feet above, the main bulk of its body is above. So no, it does not benefit from cover.
Okay. Wait, I was here. 10.
Also remember that the crane is like fully gone, so it doesn't.
Yeah, I was just moving that way.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just
Soleil.
gonna shoot with a longbow then. Twice. And move it a little bit to the side to not give it any ideas to do this stupid attack again.
Mm.
An 18 and a 22 to hit.
Both of those hit.
So that is 24 piercing damage. And that is my turn.
After its sort of needle blast, you could tell then. While it still floats, it's losing slowly more and more of its mass. As you shatter more of its hard pieces, there is ever more less of it. Red, it is your turn.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at stuff real quick. Okay. I decided to think about order. I have a greater healing potion on my belt. I would like to drop it off of my belt onto the ground. I cast polymorph on myself into a giant ape. And I am now a giant ape, and I'm trying to remember that there's a healing potion on the ground.
Okay. What's the intelligence of an ape?
It's not bad, it's 7.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you could feasibly remember.
So I grab the potion, none too gently, and hippity hop.
did you take your bleed damage, by the way?
Yeah, DBS.
5 HP at the start of your turn. Before you transform.
That's fine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you give your greater healing potion to Kara.
To Kara, I hope.
That would cost you your action.
Yeah.
Sir, if you
Then-
promote me, I can give Salty my polymorph beast
I
box.
almost stick ban. I am so sorry. Almost
How
clicked
dare
skip
you!
So you get healed for 13.
And you gain a level of exhaustion, but you are back up and fighting. And you are free of the bleed. So as it is immediately your turn, you do not take any damage.
Here you go, Salty. That's my
Yes.
beasts tokens. Sorted by CR level.
I guess I look around and see where it went. And see it over by Evan.
It's still hovering where it, started sending out this stream of razor sharp shards.
I will shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts. Yeah. At it.
Quick question. They are purely force damage, right? There's no acid, cold, or lightning on them.
No, just
Okay.
force plus the. Wait, no, hex goes down when I fall unconscious, right? Yeah, so
Yes.
no hex. So that is 12 and 13 to hit.
Neither of those, unfortunately, hit.
Cool. Yeah, Kara's still a bit dizzy. She will hide behind the giant ape and use her healing light to heal herself. As a bonus action.
Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, look at that. Just enough.
That's fine.
It makes 2 logic razor attacks against you. Plus a 9. It's a 20 not net and an 18 not net.
Let me see. Armor class is 18. So one is a glancing blow, and for the other one, I'm going to use my reaction to what was the other roll?
20 not net.
20 not net. I'm gonna raise my AC to 22 with my defensive duelist feat.
Can you do that only for one of the attacks?
Yeah, I can
or
only
both?
do it once, and it only counts for one attack.
Okay,
so
you negate.
I
the
negate
hitting
the 20, and
negate.
the 18 is a glancing blow. That is a terrible roll for me. But at least it's halved.
Plus 8 and then half, that's 37. 47 half is
23.
23. You take 23 slashing damage.
If I hadn't done anything there, I would have
As
been
you
down here.
manage to parry this razor thin sheet of blade, and the second strike only grazes you, but still leaves a long, thin cut.
Yeah, a grace from this guy feels like an elephant ramming me.
Oh, it's also force damage and not slicing.
Hmm.
Doesn't. Just weird. Okay, and that's its turn. Which makes it Evelyn's turn.
Right. 4 and 5. And 20. I'm not sure if it'll work or not. I'm gonna see if I can hit it with my grappling hook. But I don't know if there's enough substance, but I'm using my shocking grappling hook, which technically gives me advantage to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna try. It's a... 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And would you consider this a medium creature still?
Yes.
Okay, just double checking. So I will pull myself over to it as it is shocked. Taking... This is again lightning damage. 18 lightning damage. And then moving... No,
Does
I
that
don't.
count as shocking grasp, as in it gets no reactions?
It doesn't get a reaction, correct.
Okay.
And then moving behind
Mhm.
Soleil.
No,
At first,
not
your
in a row.
grappling hook sort of just slices through one of its liquid parts before, as it falls down, it latches onto one of the solid fragments. As you pull, it's almost as if it's being held by some unnatural force, this fragment. Instead of pulling out the fragment, you pull yourself right towards it. As you release the electricity, and with almost this falling run, you slide past Soleil and behind him. Red. Soleil, sorry. You first.
Okay,
Retaliate.
I'm gonna feel like offense is the best defense in this case. So let's just try and hit it. Yeah, 2 hits and a natural 1 with a dagger.
Again, as 2 of your attacks hit, the second only reaches something that's entirely liquid. As your attack goes through, you leave yourself open to attack. The next attack against you will be done at advantage.
Oh, 15, but there is a double in there, so I'm gonna roll 1 again. Plus 1 at least, so 16 plus 12, that is 28 damage.
You can tell that the mass of it is diminishing. It probably won't take much more to completely destroy it.
I try and move around a bit to, like, offer it the least amount of possibilities for its fucking needle attack.
There goes your cover, Evelyn.
It's fine.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Monkey! Monkey, come up here. Monkey would like to make a grapple as a giant 2 hands just like clap this thing. They just come in and they're like smack. Yeah, the 2 hands just clap.
Okay.
Come on, fucking rolls.
Oh,
Ah, it's a 15 straight. No, sorry, 15. Opposing athletics, please.
And that is not a save, right?
I don't think it's
it's
a
a
save.
grapple, right?
Grapple.
It is
Grapple's,
athletic, skill. I can't.
Skill athletics, yes.
Athletic. Well, that's a +9, so let's see how that goes.
Ah, not
And
very
11.
well.
So you just see Monkey grab onto this thing and start stretching it, so it's stuck. So it's grappled. Ends
Alright.
the turn.
I will move here and shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts.
I would say as it is being grappled, it gets half cover, but you get advantage.
Sure.
So its AC right now is 20, but you get advantage.
I can do it. So first is a 21. And second is not a 20.
Okay, so one of them hits.
Terrible rolls. That is 11 force damage.
As the force hits, more pieces of it start to crumble and fall away. You're at this point holding almost just a string of fragments and silver, somehow holding in place. But it is going to attack you twice with what is left.
Oh, sorry, I take the 5 bleed still.
No. Those get carried over when you return to your phone.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
So that is it definitely hits and a 12 to hit.
Yeah, it all hits. Monkey's like AC 11.
Monkey
Oh,
Lord's
boy.
HP, not so much armor class.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, that is very low. Plus 16, that is 44 points of slashing damage only. For 8d12, that was very low.
Mm-hmm.
What little is left of it, razor sharp, begins just sort of slicing at your hands as you attempt to hold on to it. And with that, it is Abel's turn.
I'm gonna move over to Soleil and like smack a hand onto his arm as like little crawling mechanical spiders crawl out from it and across his armor and start kind of trying to stitch up some of the injuries as I cast Arcane Ablation at 3rd level. You get starting out.
Oh, Red, do you need to make the concentration save?
Oh yes.
So it's 2 attacks. I don't think either of them was high enough to be anything above 10.
So you get 6 temporary hit points, Soleil.
Mm-hmm.
And if you lose those, then you get your 5, then you get your 4, blah blah blah.
Cool.
So they'll stay there until you lose the full 6, then you get 5.
It's creepy stitching nanobots.
That's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Soleil.
That is my turn.
Yeah, Soleil just wants to get this somehow finished. And just slashes.
Again, as
at
it
the
is
thing.
still grappled, I would argue it gets half cover, but you get advantage.
That is terrible. At least 1 hits. Come on. Oh god.
Oh no, my hands.
Buddy!
So 1 hit.
How much damage can you do in 1 hit?
Not much. I will try. 13 damage I can do in one hit.
13 damage.
Yep.
As your whip rings out, striking the suspended metal, the silver splatters backwards with an almost explosive force across the monkey's fur and the ground as it disintegrates. And you're out of initiative.
Oh boy. And the
Glancing
whole
around.
city is full of these.
It's terrifying. Glancing around, is there any remnants of this metal, silvery liquid?
There are stains and flecks of it all across the monkey's chest and arm, where it just sort of splattered across. And on the ground itself, there are pools of silvery liquid.
I will try and collect some in some of my vials.
Soleil will whisper to Evelyn, isn't this eerily similar to something else we found?
Nearly identical, I'd wager. And after collecting a couple of vials, I will go over to the shell that's left over here and start investigating that and trying to see if I can't understand the inner workings of it.
While you're collecting the vials, Monkey is trying to go through your pockets to look for healing potion.
The straight
With
monkey just
giant-
pawing and
You can't even
Very
like
gently. Just like one
keeps
finger.
smacking your hands away.
your single finger probably doesn't even fit into any of the bags.
I know.
Just sort of poking it.
By the way, Soleil doesn't look like Soleil the whole time. He looks like Leia, the servant of
Right.
Evelyn, because the reporter is here.
Right. Eventually, Monkey just gives.
Speaking of the
And-
reporter, still cowering behind this silvery pipe, he looks up as the noise of fighting subsides. You killed one.
It almost killed us.
You killed it.
And
He
I'm
looks at
casting
the
cure wounds
sort
on you.
of destruction and the silver.
Yeah, most definitely
is
an
that?
unconscious rat.
Yeah, I'm casting cure wounds.
Poor Red.
3rd level.
Give me your investigation roll, Evelyn.
Well, I paused in my investigation to cast cure
Oh, yeah,
wounds
yeah.
and then went back to investigating, but I'll...
Because when I dropped out of the form, I was unconscious. Because
Yeah.
several rounds of bleed.
No. You didn't take the bleeds until you got back to your...
Well,
I
yeah,
think
but then
it
I
paused.
took like 3 times 5, which was 15, which is what I had left.
No. Beggar, did he
Oh,
take the
it was
bleeds
only 5.
during
No,
it?
no.
Or...
It would just start.
It started again.
as you
Oh, okay.
return to your form. So you would have taken 5 at the most.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna cast cure wounds on you.
Fine.
See, that's 3D. Healing damage. And then I'll go
Healing
back to
damage?
investigate. Yes.
Please give me
I-
your investigation roll.
In the
I
meantime,
injected the needle into him. Healing damage.
healing damage. In the meantime, Soleil is just gonna ask, even though he doesn't like the reporter, he's just gonna ask him if he's... Are you alright?
Physically? Yes.
Well, that's more...
Mentally, not so sure, but that's not a warforged.
It certainly is not.
25, Beggar.
All now his words suddenly ring true. You see almost no inner workings. It seems entirely to be made out of silvery metal and various aggregates almost. Some of it is soft to the touch. You can almost bend it. Some of it is as hard as steel would be.
I'm gonna start collecting scraps and bits and pieces from this that I can.
Mhm.
Kind of ignoring the rest of what's going on for the moment. Been staring at these things for a while. I want to get everything I can.
Where
Yeah,
exactly do
well,
you put these?
I'm making a pile. If Ray gets close enough, they're gonna get shoved into his bag.
Yep, exactly.
Which bag?
His bag of holding.
Okay.
The handy
Or
haversack.
sorry, handy haversack.
Is
With
the
what?
liquid one also in there?
No, the liquid one is going into my bag with my other vials. But the metal chunks that I can get off and break down will go into the handy haversack.
Mhm.
The vials stay in my bag. How many vials do you think I could get of liquid?
There's a good amount of liquid on the ground. Seeing as vials are very small, they don't hold a lot of liquid. You could probably fill up at least 3 or 4 of them.
I'll grab 4 then. My empty vial.
Is there anything the others do?
I'm gonna check on Kara. She's alive, basically. She can
Yeah.
keep standing,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
because I know I
I'd
barely
appreciate
can.
a rest, but
I will appreciate getting out of here.
I mean that too.
We didn't even yet come to anything we wanted to find. It's what's going on in these mines.
You're the investigator, aren't you?
Hey Evelyn, do you see this thing? It looks like someone scribbled here. Do you think what is that word? Is that domain? Trying to give her a hint if we want to leak something to the report.
Oh, I was like, what?
Do you see? I'm pretending to say Dominion. It's like
Mm,
so we can find out stuff for us.
right. Have any of y'all ever heard of the Dominion before? A strange writing over here. Barely make it out.
Dominion? Never. Some sort of empire? Enemy
Perhaps.
faction? Maybe they're talking about a dominion of the machine heart. Maybe this is all part of a greater plan. I do not trust them.
Yeah, that seems wise at this point.
He seems to stick his finger into some of the liquid silver that is still on the ground, sort of threaded.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
I don't know if it's any sort of lingering effects in contact with human flesh. But I'm sure you can come up with your own solutions for that.
As the
Just
miners
trying to like break
continue
off another
hacking.
piece.
As you continue your investigation, this time you hear it clearly, well before the light appears at the furthest edges of the tunnel. The clanking of those same feet. reverberating with a much faster rhythm, now out of tune with the swing of the pickaxes. The
Oh, it's
clanking
fast.
seems to echo through the tunnels, or more likely comes from multiple tunnels at once.
Perhaps a treat for now?
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, how did that transfer?
Which direction seems safe?
Give me a
Accurately.
perception.
Okay. Oh, maybe not.
Natural
Ooh.
20
Wow.
would be 26 in total.
You hear the clanking both from the tunnels that the pipe runs along into. And you hear it also from the direction you came from.
Oh, shit.
Which way?
This one. This way.
You all get to take one turn together.
Oh. Movement then. Bu- 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 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I would urgently wave Liet to come along.
I used feline agility to double my dodge dash.
Nobody touch anything. I'm about to unlock this thing.
Yes.
Sure.
Touch everything.
Over here. Okay.
How about we fight all three of them?
Remember, no magic. They
Make
can sense it.
dashes down the tunnel. And you guys done with your movement?
Yeah, that's as far as I can move. I have little legs.
And
Oh, I lied. Am I? No, I'm not ready. I'm sorry.
10, 20, 30, 40. 20, 30. Okay. Collectively, you may take your next turn. And I'll just
As Evelyn comes by, I think that both I and Evelyn can kind of read-wise.
Yeah. Now right on the
broom.
broom.
The light.
That's not how it looks. You'd appear over here. So once you leave, just follow
10,
this new grid.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Perception check, I guess. I want to check what's going on in here.
Okay.
I don't know if I need a check for that, but I want to check what's in here.
Roll me a perception roll.
That is 17.
This cave looks a lot like the last. The walls are similarly smooth. Again, in one of the corners, there's this coal vein that's being mined out, and a large crevice within it. Itself, the cave is almost entirely unlit. So, you'll have to rely on your dark vision.
That's
Which,
fine.
Liet is still wearing the goggles I gave him, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, this cavern is mostly empty, save for another rail at the end. A tunnel branches off to the left. You can't quite see around the corner to the right.
Be good to find somewhere small. They look too big to pass anywhere small.
Are we still doing turns, or can we just walk into the cave? Seems like we're doing turns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, take another turn.
Since I'm just riding on the broom, can I spend my turn movement just focusing on watching behind us? And trying to get a gauge to see if we're being followed?
Sure, if you're not dashing, you can.
Well, I'm
use
just
your
on the
action
broom,
another way.
so yeah.
I only have dark vision of 60 feet, so I don't think I can even see out into the tunnel. So.
19.
Does anyone have more than 60 feet dark vision?
I don't think on our group.
Nope.
I have dark vision. Yeah.
Beyond 60 feet?
No.
Which way do we go?
Did Kara come along?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's fine. Just I was trying to make sure you weren't just like, nah, I'm gonna take a stance back here.
Just
oh
like,
no.
goodbye.
I can check left if Soleil, you check right. I can't really see anything out that far yet.
Let's do that. My perception is 19 to keep an eye on to see if we're being followed. Listening to see if the footsteps sound like they're coming down that hallway.
Okay, did you take your turn moving?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They are most definitely coming down that way.
Try to stop being followed.
Slowly you can tell the light of the shine of their eyeballs sort of softly glow around the corner. Evelyn, what are you trying to do?
I think I'm just going to continue to keep an eye out while riding on the broom.
And
With-
Red and Soleil, as you were the two leading, they sort of, what are you looking for?
I'm gonna look for two things. First of all, I'm gonna grab my what is it called? My amulet, Bloodhound amulet, to see if I get a whiff of some smell from the direction I'm walking towards. That smells like the silvery guys. And I'm also gonna use want to, like, normal perception wise, wanna just look if there's something around that corner, or like if I feel some kind of wind maybe that tells us if there's like an
roll me
exit.
a perception roll. And red,
Okay.
you may roll me one as well.
I'm looking for good places to hide.
It's a
Stealthy inside.
non-natural 20.
Well, good places to hide. You don't immediately see one. You see the crane, but well, that didn't turn out so well in the last room. To your left, you sort of very softly hear the echo of the clanking. It appears like this coal vein, this crack in the coal vein, may connect to the other room. From the tunnel right in front of you, you hear nothing, just silence. Soleil, to the right, you see it almost going around a bend. There is a reinforcement, but you don't really see the width of a tunnel. Ahead of you, you feel a slight, just the slightest breeze.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
this
let
one.
the others know.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Seems like
Yeah,
there's a
okay.
slight breeze coming from over there.
There's a little tunnel we could double back on. Over here, I don't know. The track goes deeper. Breeze or double back.
Well, we don't know how many are in that room.
Yeah.
We don't know if they left one or two behind. If we double back and they get us from both sides, that's a risk I'm personally not willing to take.
Let's go for the breeze then.
I'm just going to continue to listen as we're moving around to try and make sense of, as we're pressing forward, where they're at, how they're following us, or like how close they are to following us, kind of a thing.
They seem to definitely move slightly faster than you are sprinting. So they are probably also dashing. Please make sure you make your movement. Red Haven. Take another turn moving.
Come late if you want to write an article about this. Now's the time to move. Quicker.
I can't run any faster.
Try anyway.
You see them appear at the end of the cavern, moving. For how large they are, very quick. And it's your turn again. remember how much you have as you exit. I'm gonna move you guys up again. Oops. 21. Yeah.
Why?
Recognize my axe.
It's just rude. Like, listening back, does it sound like was late lingering far behind us, or
He's a decent bit behind you. He's not running quite as fast as you are. His dash has only taken him 60 feet.
I mean, it's the same for Kara and me. So he's basically with us.
But you can tell that the silvers are faster.
Mm-hmm.
does it sound like there was any hesitance, like as they get into that, like listening to them, like hesitating, or does it sound like they're still pursuing, like instead of looking around or splitting up?
Sounds like their stride has not stopped for a moment.
They got that superior dark vision.
Do you think they might know where the blood is that you took? Can they track that?
I hadn't thought about that. It's possible. It just seemed like they're pursuing us without. I don't believe they should be able to track it if I put it in your bag, right?
Yeah, stick it in.
I mean, if we can hear them, don't you think they can hear us?
We're whispering. We're not metal clunky. Oh,
But they're
I mean, you are
very
dashing.
fierce.
I'm floating on a broom right now. I'm silent as can be.
I'm probably not very silent.
Yeah. Kara is running behind, like clonk, 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 clonk.
For the sake of it, I will go ahead and throw the vials the 4 vials I took into Rhett's bag.
Okay.
In a separate section than the section that we put the
Every item is in its own section.
like the hammer sack has like side
Oh, I
pockets
see.
and a big section, so not like in the big section, but like in one of the side pockets.
Okay.
For the sake of it, Rhett. Never mind. He's fine. I'm sure he's fine.
Dimension door into the darkness? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, not what I was saying.
You want to
next
grapple?
time.
I can wait for him.
I could probably grapple a bit. Or we could just leave him.
Take your turn.
Grapple.
Take it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna wait
Alright.
for Late to catch up to me.
I'm gonna cast spider climb on myself. And how high are the ceilings? Becca?
varying. At the wall, it starts at about 15 feet high and then slopes upward, almost in a dome, before coming down on the other side.
I will grapple. Is it smooth, or is there any place I can grapple on toward the ceiling?
It's relatively smooth, but there are rocks and ledges.
And I will try and grapple upwards and then move along the ceiling.
By the way, are there different paths again, as far as we can see?
As far as you can see sort of this little thing branching off to the right and a larger, very large tunnel
I would
right
like
on
I
ahead.
would like to try and get a feeling for the little bit of air that I just felt. Where it's coming from, the small one or the big one.
You roll my perception roll.
8.
It seems to be coming from both of them. It seems stronger up front, but that might be just due to the size of it.
Does late kind of catch up to me?
Oh, yes.
Ish.
I forgot to- yeah. Lead comes in running, sort of. I can see them. I can see them right behind us.
I fly to him, pull him on the broom. I hop off the broom and I set the broom off on his back. Because I can like teleport.
Just as you send the broom ahead, you see this streak of light behind you. Not anywhere close to you, but you can tell that
Yeah.
that is their arcane
So-
cannons.
I would either like to cast Thunder Wave or Conjure Vol. Which do I think would be most effective at collapsing the tunnel around me?
Roll me an intelligence roll.
I lean toward Thunder Wave, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that's a fun.
Well, looking around, you know that both would have a similar impact. Thunderwave would probably have a more effective impact, but there are wooden reinforcements all around this tunnel. Whether or not you'd actually be able to cave it in, you're not quite sure.
We gonna find. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave at 5th level. Right here. It's a 15-foot radius around.
You in the square? Roll me the damage, please.
$26 thunder damage. And anything, unsecured objects in the area are automatically pushed 10 feet away.
How much damage was it?
26.
Your thunder wave echoes out. You feel the rumbling. And the wooden reinforcement above you just kind of collapses. Please give me a dex save.
Okay, come on. 60.
You manage to dodge out of the way as the crossbeam and the poles just kind of slam down. Not much of the tunnel itself seems to be that affected by your thunderwave. Except for the wooden reinforcement, only a few loose rocks begin falling down. In front of you, you see 3 large figures with glowing bright eyes. Take your turn.
Glancing back, is Rhett still holding his ground?
You see the crossbeams collapse and Red jump out of the way. It doesn't seem like he's standing his ground.
I will grapple.
How
Back
much
down.
movement does the broom have?
50 feet.
Yeah, 50 each, so you can go 100 with a dash.
Okay, so it's just vroom.
Now would be a good time for some bomb.
Not sure we have any of those.
Did we get another move, or was that?
No, you haven't
right
moved
now
yet.
you are moving again.
Oh, again.
Mm-hmm. So do you stand where you're at or move? Because I'm trying to decide if I'm grappling onto you or not.
This is a straight way, by the way, towards you.
Mm-hmm.
You see them right in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know
Then-
you got the thing. Well, wait, I could get to you with movement. I thunderwave
Yeah.
again and then run.
Then I will have him like hook him to my hook, and then I will grapple towards the ceiling again.
Roll me damage again.
It's a lower level one. Oh, 23 damage actually. Well, good deal.
The tunnel, again, doesn't collapse, but you manage to loosen a few larger chunks of rock that now slam into the tunnel, creating difficult terrain. As you pull him towards you, do you go around the corner upwards?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
the
to do.
ceiling?
Like slightly closer towards the side and up.
Okay. Just as you go around the corner, essentially, you see this sort of thunder can just shoot past you. Just as far as it can go up, this beam of light, almost 100 feet in length.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It was worth a try.
Mm-hmm.
Another turn, please.
I'll keep grappling.
So are we together?
Yes. I've hooked you to my grapple. Unless you will try and let go.
Becca, is the floor here pretty even, or is there some kind of elevation going on?
The floor here is pretty even.
But I do empty my pistol.
Because I was thinking about jumping into the minecart and just hoping that it would drive away, but if there's no elevation, then it's just not gonna work. Okay, so another 30 feet then. 10, 20, 30.
cast
As soon as you
Eldritch
get
Blast,
to the minecart,
like-
though, please
Mhm.
give me a second. Did I forget to do this? I forgot. Where the fuck? is. As Soleil, Kara, you two run on ahead, you suddenly hear a voice. In the darkness, the whispered shout makes you startle almost. From the shadow of the branching tunnel to the right, you see the short flash of a hooded lantern.
Oi! We're here.
Who are you?
Faintly, you can make out the frame of a dwarf as he scuttles back into the dark of the side tunnel.
Quickly, or you're all dead.
Don't think we have much of a choice here, Kara. Let's follow him.
Yep. Guys, there's a dwarf.
Side tunnel. Let's go.
Make sure you use the rest of your movement.
I did.
Red, do you command the broom? What command did you give the broom? Just to go straight ahead, or?
Yeah. Oh no.
50.
Oh no.
Oh, look at that. The broom slams into the wooden reinforcement of the large tunnel ahead. And yeah, Light just sort of gets knocked to the ground as the broom comes to a stop.
Oh boy.
He scrambles to get up and 10, 20, 30, half of his movement. He starts
Did he at
running
least
towards you.
grab the broom?
Nope.
Right.
The broom's just kind of flying against the reinforcement.
I hate him.
I mean, you can't command it, right?
Oh, Jerry, we should have left him. He has to be, I think, controlling it to command it. I don't know. I don't remember the wording of it.
I think as long as it can hear me.
Yeah, I think you could, like, use commands to send it somewhere and stuff.
I say go towards Soleil.
Oh yeah, the broom comes back to you when you speak another command word too.
Yeah.
Oh,
As long as it's within a mile
yeah,
of you.
Yeah. I say come to me.
A mile is pretty far.
80.
Oh, here they come.
Did you already move?
I did.
Oh.
We're on the ceiling. Maybe
don't
it
think
makes
that.
us less noticeable. Be really high up on this ceiling.
Hey,
Oh,
take a
you
chance.
fell down. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Hello, dwarf!
And I imagine the broom might be able to get back to you. I
I
don't know.
think it can.
And let's see. 10, 20, 30.
Yeah, we might be on ceiling.
Nah, Becker, we're on ceiling. People don't exist on ceilings. No way they see us.
Oh wait, do I have my action still?
Yeah, you're not doing anything. You're just hanging on to my.
You do have your
Grappling hook.
action. What did you do?
I light a torch and throw it that way, and then I activate my arm and we fly that. If you let go, I don't know how to grapple.
Did you move again?
I think he was using his action to move.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what the armor does. It soars toward the light sword.
Oh.
Oh.
So we probably would go down too.
Uh-huh.
I mean, then we would just But yeah, you're in control at this point in time.
Okay,
but I
that
went
means
over-
now that 2 of the arcane cannons just hit the ceiling as you do this. One of them, I'll give you a half cover. That is +7, so 11 to hit. Does that hit either of you?
No.
Then, as you go down, another searing blast of the arcane cannon just flies overhead.
Oh boy. Let
Able
us
to
move.
take your next turn.
I don't know how fast your flying speed is, as we probably continue to
60?
descend. So what, maybe
Yes, it's
30 forward to the ground?
Yeah. That's probably about where the torch is, so we're just gonna end up like here. And I'd say we could run still.
Yeah, I mean, that was your movement. If you're still next to me, I'll yank you along with me as I grapple to a wall.
I don't even know if it counts as movement.
Okay, so they moved again, so we can move again. Okay.
Yeah, I
20.
can dash.
30, 40, 50,
Yes.
60. Shall I move you, Freya?
No, I can move.
Up ahead in the dark, he stops and stands, waiting, waving, urging for all of you to follow. Did you already do your movement for the additional turn, Red, Evelyn?
We did, yes.
Yeah.
We were also descending, so it,
I think Late
that's
didn't
up
move.
sound.
You would have passed. Ten, 20, 30,
Oh no.
50s are just short.
Hmm. No, I don't like it.
80.
Oh, that is.
Oh, no, no,
I
no,
don't
no.
like it. I don't like it.
And you get another turn.
Do I have
Are
my
you
broom
staying? Yeah, you should have your broom.
Yes.
now? Let's go.
As the last of you pass by this wood right here, before you fly by, hold on. You see a light sparking to life, but not from the lantern still hidden underneath the hood. A few sticks sizzles and sparks as the dwarf holds its handle out towards you as you barrel towards them.
Here, down on the ground, there by the wood, there's the fuse, the bags. Light them.
Yeah. They're like they're already purposely like placed.
Yeah,
I'll just shoot a firebolt at it.
the reinforcement
Fuse.
sort of bound with satchels upon satchels. The long line of fuse catches fire with light and sparks, and the dwarf immediately breaks into a waddle sprint down the tunnel. And I assume you follow. How far can you get? Red and Evelyn.
Yeah.
We were here, right? No, we were like right here, because there were like 2 spaces between us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can dash if I didn't do anything.
Yeah, because I would have used my action, so you wouldn't. You can control the.
So we can get like 40-ish feet beyond here? Beyond
From the reinforcement, how far can you get?
Yeah, 40.
40 from the reinforcement? Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I want you guys to make me a deck save then. A con save, sorry.
Oh, can't see.
Slowly, the fuse edges closer to the satchels, tied to the wooden arch, as light from the eyes fill the tunnel
Nice.
beyond. The fuse vanishes in the bag's contents.
That was 19 for me.
I sucked. I'm just angrily rolling my dice now.
And it's even getting worse.
So bad. Oh! Sorry, I have a 9.
The ground shakes as the muffled detonation causes tremors and shakes, loosening debris and rock blocking the tunnel behind you under a mountain of stone. And what was your con saves?
9.
19.
Okay, then Evelyn. First of all, you get knocked 10 feet forward and fall prone onto the ground as a piece of debris strikes you in the back after the shockwave just sort of pushes you forward. And you take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
They won't follow so easy now. God's cogs, what a harsh mess. You destroyed one. How'd you manage that? And for that matter, what are you doing down here?
I'm just like shaking my head. Like,
Shouldn't we like keep
ringing.
moving? I don't think this
That's
will
same.
stop them for too long.
I'd hold them off for a second or two.
That is not long.
He begins walking, though he isn't sprinting.
Say, you're not after the silver-handed lady, are you?
Huh?
As he's walking, he turns slightly. There's a serious tone in his voice as he turns around. Now that the dwarf's lantern illuminates him fully, you notice a small brooch at his shoulder. It is an icon of the machine heart, similar to all the others. But beaten onto the icon in silver plating is the form of 2 hands holding the gear and heart.
Can't say I've heard the name Silvery Lady yet. At least I don't think I have, right?
it's not ringing bell to me.
No?
You're not from the forge, are you? Wouldn't it make sense you wreck silver? Unless you're trying to get me trust.
We were hunting a ghost hog.
It's not important if you don't know. Just remember, she didn't cause this shite.
Sorry, who?
Silver-handed lady. Sort of a rebel. It's not really important. You were saying you're looking for some kind of animal.
Why would him? Yeah.
Yes, the death hog. You've heard of it, I'm sure.
The Ghost Butcher.
Death Song. Aye, we seen him. About dang near at the face of thing. Killed one of those minor things instead. Damn thing didn't even react as it was ripped to pieces. Just kept swinging its axe as if it was still hacking.
Wait, it can kill them things too?
No, not the silvers. The miners. Them
Oh.
zombie-like things.
Oh,
Well, if you're looking for it, it's further down now. Deep tunnels. Far under here.
I mean, we were looking for it, but I'm a little concerned about what's going on back there as well.
yeah, we didn't know about any of this. That thing just kind of attacked us, so we killed it, and then the others came, and now we're here.
And the miners kind of act like zombies.
I got kicked.
Yeah,
Yeah, lost connection.
Beggar.
Beggar timed out.
Uh-oh. Beggar, are you alive? Oh no.
oh, he's dead.
Apparently
So
Steam
dead.
goes down.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and hope he's back in like 2 minutes.
You sure? Relay that. Maybe I should kick Beggar from the channel so he knows something's wrong if he can't hear us.
Mm.
Kick, disconnect him.
You know the good thing about this whole chase? It was so exciting I didn't even have time to get tired yet.
That's good. My healing has been like super great this time. Between the belts that I get to heal a d4 plus 1 each turn that I start at below half health, and then like with my arcane ablation I keep getting back up to roughly half health and then stopping.
That is very helpful for you and
It
your
is.
health pool,
Mm-hmm.
which is more like a health puddle, but we take it.
Wow. Rude.
Rude but true. I mean, it's getting
Went
better.
offline.
Disconnect. Disconnect. Maybe he has like a...
Oh, he's back on his mobile.
Maybe they have like a 2 a.m. router restart thingy going on or whatever.
Maybe.
Beggar dares to type in the general text channel. Then doesn't send the message he just typed.
Wow.
My internets. That's how you fix things, right?
I think so.
You just punish them.
No, you just politely ask it to please work again.
Oh no, he's still dead.
His internet.
Well, we almost died.
We
That was really close.
It turns out to be a quite regular thing lately.
I was trying to decide previously if I was gonna cast Cure Wounds or Arcane Ablation, and I was like, well, if it hits you again, my Cure Wounds is just gonna make you go unconscious again. I was like, but if you get knocked out entirely with one hit again, you'll get back up.
Yeah, the Arcane Ablation is so good at like bringing you back from the dead every time.
Yeah, you just get multiple layers of exhaustion real quick.
That is true.
If it happens rapidly. So other than that.
Still better than dying, I guess.
Yeah. Until you get to the
To the dying
level
point
is-
with exhaustion.
6 level 6 exhaustion.
Hmm.
You know, it's fun times.
Like I've never heard of someone who died in D&D of exhaustion.
It is my goal to make it
Yeah.
happen.
It has to happen at some point.
I just
How
need
did your
my,
character die? Well,
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
It can happen at high level
I mean-
play if you just interrupt people's sleep with like dream or something 6 nights in a row. It's brutal.
It should happen more.
Mhm.
Like it's very exhausting to be an adventurer.
I have on a sorcerer sickening radiance, and that will constantly bring give a level exhaustion, So I kill things with that, with exhaustion, because what is it? Every round,
Yeah, one level.
Hey,
they get
isn't
one
that
level
the
exhaustion.
solution for the fucking boar?
Well, I can't do sickening radiance with Evelyn.
We just need to find a sorcerer of 6
Yeah.
You can do a sorcerer. It's like a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard spell.
Although the problem isn't killing it, right? The problem is it's coming back from the dead. So even if it dies of exhaustion,
it
it's
could-
probably gonna regenerate, right?
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like, it's possible that it could die. I don't know. But yeah, if they're in the area for a turn, it takes a level of exhaustion, and then they have to keep making Constitution saving throw. Fails level of exhaustion, and I've just killed things with exhaustion.
I mean, if
I
that
have
worked, we
died
would
as a
just have to
player.
get the boar to 0 HP once, and then just all stand above it, and just as soon as it moves again, just immediately stab it to death again, and just do this 6 times.
Right? It's the whole thing.
Sounds too easy for this complicated situation.
Yeah.
Why does Beggar have to make everything so complicated? I'm just a simple man with intelligence 10. I barely know how to write.
I don't think that's 10, but
Yeah, I don't think either. It's more like 8 or something, right?
yeah. Hello?
Oh, it's DDD. That's a good sign, maybe? Oh,
Nope.
not a good sign.
I just saw the pop-up that Becca was playing tabletop.
Oh,
Yeah?
Playing without us.
Fucking egomaniac. He's just...
Beggar!
Hello.
Oh, that's alright.
Use phone as a mobile hotspot.
Uh-oh.
internet dead.
It seems to be having some issues. I don't know what it is.
Don't appreciate it.
Really? Well, there's our obligatory 10-minute break.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I'll see if I can fix it.
Maybe I'll order some dinner.
Cursed, I tell you.
It is you!
Enough! For reference, I had
Yeah.
my internet was out for like 20 minutes last session as well.
Last session I was in the hospital, so I couldn't be there at all.
We missed.
I missed you guys too.
I also think it's a super lame excuse for missing D&D.
It is. It's the lamest excuse.
Sorry, I'm in the hospital. Like, what crap is that? Couldn't you have scheduled that for a different day?
Also, I hated it so much that today in the morning I get a message via WhatsApp, and it just says, "Oh yeah, by the way, the birthday you were invited to on Saturday that made you like move D&D to another day It doesn't happen now because, you know,
No.
COVID.
To be honest, that presents us with a unique opportunity.
We could continue on Saturday.
We could continue on Saturday if you guys wanted to, because it seems like this might be a bigger thing. Usually, if it like goes out, it comes back like a minute or two later. Right now, it's like I can't even log into the router, which is concerning.
Yeah, a bit.
Means the router might.
So
be
yeah,
down.
so theoretically I would be up for it. I don't know about you guys. Depends on you. But
Don't have anything.
I could play Saturday now.
Okay, sound off. Short session on Saturday.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, then I guess we'll stop here as you finish the combat, and then we'll do the not combat on Saturday.
That is now we know there's no combat.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing with Brago, possibly, so we'll see.
Look, I mean, I feel like we also have another big concern down here as well.
But you managed to. I had the stats for the Silver Guardian created like month ago. Because when I first showed him in the street, you know, there was a chance that you'd fight him.
Mm-hmm.
So
True.
I hate the setup. And well, now you have finally got to see those stats.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a little bit bad about the fake out, but not
No,
really.
you don't. No, you
I
don't.
was like, do
You were
I
excited for it.
go for the switching the music to the
100% you should
or
have.
do I
Mhm.
not? And I
Very
did
nice for
it
that.
because I thought it would be funny for me.
That's important sometimes too.
It is.
Okay.
In
Well,
my
I mean,
campaign,
you
I
did-
sometimes giggle at hints I give to people that no one ever sees. But for me, it's like, haha, if they knew, haha.
you did manage to sort of escape.
Sort of.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
sort of?
but I just think of
Well, you
without the
are
help of
still,
the dwarf,
you know,
we would have been far.
Down in the mine. It's not like you are
Clap.
like out about and free, but like you escaped them. For
And it
now.
has nothing to do with the silver hand lady.
The Silver Hand Lady,
as we
who
know,
is
we
supposed to be
collapsed
some
the
kind
road,
of a rebel, which I like, because that seems to be someone that might be interesting for us to maybe work with. I don't know.
Yes, perhaps, maybe. Okay, well, I'm gonna not drain any more of my mobile
Fair.
That's fair.
connection. So I will see you guys on Saturday at the latest.
Okay.
And
Cool.
possibly later if I get my internet bad in
Best
Discord.
of luck.
For now,
It
I'm
was
gonna say
fun.
Goodbye.
Mhm.
Goodbye, guys.
Finally, D&D.
Yes.